Savannah, news TV. Things a positive change to us and our environment is our aim. Savannah, news TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekole Oluchimi Japan. Savannah News TV. I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah. Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.
Yes, good morning, my viewers across the globe. You are welcome to this edition of our program, June 14, an early morning Tuesday. It's exactly 5 a.m. here in Toronto time, which I felt is about is 10 a.m. in Nigeria. And as earlier announced, we're having on the studio in person of Dr. Donny Johnson, the convener and Global Director General of National Coalition of Tinubu Support Group. We are going to reach to him this morning for him to throw more light on some pertinent questions politically about what we are expecting for a better Nigeria. Okay, I will get across to him now so that we can set the ball rolling. I'm trying to get across to him this morning. And, my viewers across the globe, we use this medium to say I appreciate you guys for all your doings, and I'm trying to bring on board our guest this morning. As I said earlier, he is Dr. Donny Johnson, convener and Global Director General of National Coalition of Tinubu Support Groups worldwide. They are all over the whole world. And he's going to explain to us more about the group and some other pertinent questions. Let me bring him on board on this studio. Good morning, Doctor. How are you today?
The Jack of Africa. Good morning. I can hear you clearly.
Yeah.
This side of the country, of the world.
Thank you very much. You are welcome to Savannah News Television on our live studio in Toronto, Canada.
You are sincerely welcome. I'm responding probably here from FCT Abuja.
Thank you very much, Dr. Donny Johnson. First of all, before we set the ball rolling, we want to know more about because you are the convener and the Global Director General of National Coalition of Tinubu Support Groups. What does this represent, Doctor?
National Coalition of Tinubu Support Groups is an amalgamation of over 300 groups that are promoting Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu presidential agenda. We were channels with the responsibility to mobilize support groups into a forum for the promotional work of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu presidential agenda. We started since 2019. Okay. No one was not building a day.
Yep.
So to get to the promised land, you have to take a long walk. So we've been working. Exodus, the movement of the people, since year 2019.
Wow.
So, the glory today, we were able to, with the help of God Almighty, we were able to deliver the APC presidential primary ticket for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
That is a good one.
In addendum, another assignment for us is to go down low. How do I mean by go down low?
Okay.
To mobilize 10 million registered voters
10 million.
In which you have been doing. And everything is going as expected. So that is what we stand for.
Wow.
There are other aspects. I have to use the umbrella 2-3 points to summarize it, not to waste much of our time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Donyi Johnson. Thank you very much. Yes.
You're welcome, our judge.
Yeah, we know you are an ardent follower and ardent apostle of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and you have we know you have come a long way with him, not today. And we are thinking you are in the best position to answer this question. What should Nigerians be expecting from Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu that will be different from what they are experiencing now in Buhari APC government?
Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a transformational leader. His track record has proven that even when he was in Mobi, as a treasurer, he overhauled the entire system of the Mobi.
Wow.
Mobi Oil was renting the building. They rent an apartment using for their national office in Nigeria. Yeah, it was Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu that initiated. How can we pay any so huge amount of money to rent a building? So we must have our own building. When he became the treasurer, using the money to pay yearly rentage is a waste. And Mobility bought the first national headquarter in Nigeria based on Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu recommendation.
Wow.
And I can tell you authoritatively that after that he became a governor in Lagos State.
Wow.
As a Lagos State governor, the internal generated revenue of Lagos State was 600 million, sorry. Well, he left Lagos IJR at 20 billion within just a period of 8 years. You know, the first 6-7 months or 1 year will be a practical trying to restructure the sense to say, I can say use 7 years. Let me use that language, 7 years. To restructure and make sure the IJR of Lagos move from 600 million to 20 billion. That's about 1,000% increase. Is a marvelous leader.
Wow.
And at the same time, I can tell you, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu pioneered many standard national projects in this country. He brought in independent power projects.
Wow.
He brought in independent power projects, but political reason did not let Aeron gas work. That's that. In addendum, he used 4 billion Lagos State Fund invested into Econet in the year 2001.
Wow.
Less than 2 years, Lagos State government collected 90 billion back.
Wow.
So they made 50 billion profit of 4 billion within a period of 24 months. You are telling me that kind of
Oh my God, seems network problem again, Nigerian factor. And we are really enjoying this vibrant young man. Can you hear me?
And I can tell you authoritatively.
Yeah?
I can tell you authoritatively, yesterday, we had a World Press Conference. We appreciate those who voted for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We appreciate all the bloggers who work for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu are still working. We appreciate all the Facebook, social media friends that have never even seen the Asiwaju in their life. Most of them only see more pictures. But because of what he has done in the past, I can tell you, average Nigerians know that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to transform this country. And I can tell you authoritatively, if Asiwaju become the president of this country, and which is going to be by the grace of Almighty God, Nigeria is going to witness a new dawn of transformational leader. Not just leader of boss, a transformational leader. And I'm quite sure he's going to have a team. I'm going to be very well working with him. Sometimes ago, and I was in a fight, during my fighting mission, I wrote a book on him.
Wow.
I got to realize that he forced Cardoso, while they were friends, to come and help him to build a master plan for Lagos. He invited them. They said they don't want to work for Lagos because they were where they were. But he pleaded with them, properly loaded. He knows they have the ideas. He brought experts. They brought professionals into the system to come and work. Look at the BLT in Lagos, we are here in Lagos State. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu sent delegates from Nigeria to go and understudy Colombia road transportation system, because Colombia has the best road transportation system all over the world. He sent them there for 2 years to go and understand this system. We are enjoying road traffic training in Lagos, part of Lagos State now. So Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu know his onions. He knows what it takes to be a good leader. He knows what it takes to be a transformational leader. And at the same time, I can tell you authoritatively, you know what it takes to transform this nation. He has done it in the past, even when he was on paid job. He did it when he was in Mobi. And you are talking of Mobi, that's why they will write history of Mobi, that they will not write history of Mobi. His name will be written in gold. He will use God to write his name on gold color. So what I'm saying is that he transformed Mobi. It was what I told them, we cannot be spending millions of dollars to rent an apartment. Why can't we build our own? I don't know, mortgage or whatever, and today, that's why you write the history of Mobi in Nigeria. You will not write Ashwadi names. You go get paid.
Thank you.
After that, he left payment job into the civil public service. He became the governor of Lagos State. He transformed Lagos State and mentioned numerous of things he did. He pioneered traffic control in Nigeria. He pioneered it. He pioneered environmental monitoring officers and lots of others. Signage.
And he brought in last month. And he brought in last man. He brought in last man and all those stuff.
Educational transformation, health transformation, and all sectors that matter will be transformed. The country itself will be transformed. There's going to be a general overhaul of the Nigerian system when actually become the president of this country. For a common man to enjoy the basic amenity of being a citizen.
Yeah, Dr. Doyi, what the people are saying now is that why didn't Tinubu bring this expertise in amending the government of Buhari? Why didn't he bring his expertise on ground for this same government that Nigerians are suffering right now?
I have to get to Canada. Does not mean you will listen to my advice when you are in Canada.
Okay.
So I will not go so much into that. I will speak in parable.
I got you.
I help you to get to Canada does not mean that you will listen to my advice when you get to Canada. That's number one. You help me to get a job does not mean that I will not disappoint you when I resume the duty where you want me to be working. So I don't want to emphasize on that. It's now left for the man in charge to take advice that is good, that he think is good for him. He will only take advice that he think is good for him. And if you can remember when Ashwani went to submit his nomination form as a presidential aspirant of the party All Progressive Congress, he told the Honorable panel that if he become the president of this country, the gas we are flaring that we are wasting that is becoming useless to this country. He said he will convert it to generate electricity for this country. Sorry, pardon. He will use submarine pipe or submarine vessel. That is the idea with the war. That's the idea. So automatically, I'm very, very. And yesterday, as I was saying, I myself, Dr. Doyi Johnson, and Sister to Canada, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Oman, UK, Brazil, Germany, 9 countries we have structures, and all the structure we have in Nigeria, all the structure we have in all the 36 states of the Federation, we have 40 ESCO at the national level, we have 40 ESCO, 42 ESCO at national level, 40 ESCO per state, and we have 36 ESCO at the geopolitical zone, we have 6 geopolitical zone, and we have 36 state and FCT, and 34 ESCO per local government and 774 local government we have in the country. We stood for Ashwadu as a guarantor. Yesterday during our press conference that we are standing for Ashwadu as a guarantor. If Ashwadu don't perform well, they should come and help us I tell you authoritatively, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a known transformational leader. He is going to perform, he's not going to disappoint us. So I don't have any doubt about that his performance is going to be excellent. Nigeria will even ask me, is it possible he can extend his tenure beyond 8 years? I can tell you that authoritatively.
Okay. Okay.
For 4 years.
Okay, Doctor, one other pertinent question I want to ask you that Nigerians are bitter with Tinubu about it was the Lekki toll gate massacre. What is your take on this?
No, it's wrong. You see, when you lack information,
oh my God.
That's what people do. You know those who sponsor the Lekki answers, we need them. But there's some information you take as a top secret for national interest. Some selected disgruntled elements sponsored jobless Nigerian youth to constitute nuisance at that place. They said many Nigerians were killed. They first said 100 people were killed, over 100 people were killed. Later state government set up a panel that, okay, these people that were killed, let us see the photographs. Let us see where they were buried or who were those who are their families. They offered 10 million naira grant benefits, donation, grant, or whatever they will call it, free money to the family that lost any of their people. How many of them show up? Maybe just to blackmail. It's giving you politically. Sometimes politicians forecast the future. Lekki massacre was to tarnish and destroy Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu image, because selected opposition leaders knows that automatically Asiwaju is going to be the next president of his party. So the only thing they have to do is they have to destroy him. And unfortunately, our Nigeria, you don't see that to reason very well along with us.
Really? Oh. Hello, doctor. Can you hear me, doctor? Dr. Dwayne Johnson. It seems we are having issue. Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay, you can go ahead now.
Sorry, I have cold.
Oh, sorry.
I can hear you clearly now.
Okay. Yeah, as you said you are talking about the Lekki massacre, that it was sponsored by some other politicians. That's where we stop.
It was sponsored by selected opposition leaders. It's not what I can be saying on the air. We know. I can mention names and I'm not going to mention names again. It's like because past tense, God has been able to make us to overcome it. The union has empowered thousands of young leaders. So I don't see reason why I want to disrupt the youth. But you know, when people want to paint you black, they first of all start with blue color. From the blue color, they go to red color before they don't put the final black. Asiwaju was not involved in that activities at all, but it was because they want to rename him as a bad person. They want to label him as a useless man. They want to label him as a wicked leader, which Asiwaju was never.
Okay.
So the thing is that it was clear to Nigeria that he was never involved in that. They purposely brought that. Who was sponsoring them? They were cooking. They killed cows. Who was giving them money? Some selected people started somewhere. They were giving them money, millions of naira. Because some of the jobless Nigerians, immediately you get the automatically you're going to get something to eat. So that was it. We knew them and we are forgiving them. Actually, are forgiving them. Lagosians are forgiving them. Progressive Nigeria has forgiven them.
Okay, doctor. Doctor, now my next question to you here is if we wake up tomorrow morning and we hear that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu running mate is a Muslim from the north, what is your take about this? Most Nigerians are now wrangling that the Muslim ticket cannot fly. Muslim ticket cannot do us good. What is your take on this, Dr. Dwayne Johnson?
Fela sing a song. Let me start from Fela's song. Fela said, Archbishop na miliki, Pope na enjoyment, Imam na gbanadun, Let me stop there. You see, religion is not the problem we're having in government. There's a difference between religion and good governance.
Okay.
Even some of the pastors cannot even manage their church members very well. The congregation of 200, they cannot manage them well. You see, by the time Islam is a foreign religion, Christianity is a foreign religion, we should not allow anyone to use religion to divide this country. Because I so much believe in the unity of this nation called Nigeria.
Okay.
I have many friends from the northern part of the country, like by eastern part of the country. As far as I'm concerned, religion is not the barrier. Anybody that is coming on board, I'm a Christian. Even I can tell you authoritatively, before my tenure expire, I was church secretary. For somebody who can be able to rise to the position of church secretary, is not a small person when it comes to religion matters in the Christian.
Yeah.
So members of the church who are common people could not even attend the church. Could not even attend the school. So what are you talking about? Let's not fool ourselves. But money said you can fool some people sometimes, you cannot fool everybody all the time. Now we are civilized. Get up for your right. So what I'm saying is that religion is not the problem. What are you bringing on board as a leader? It's not, no. I'm not here to condemn anyone, but I can tell you, or you know, some of the Christians that have been president of this country, what was their achievement? What did they do? I can tell you the Muslims who have been the president of this country, what did they do? Look at the gas they are flaring. They are wasting the gas. Somebody says, don't use it to generate only by personalities. You are telling me religions matter. Even those that give us religion, said Paul, said Anglican, said James, all those schools, they were free schools. Those are the university, the pastors in Nigeria built. I don't know.
It seems we're having issues with the network over there. The network there is.
We have to set up a night vigil for him. Bring the prayer warriors together. So please, I'm not here to condemn any pastor or to condemn any religion. My concern, as a pro-democracy activist, is that as a progressive politician, we must have leaders with good track record of what they have done in the past. What you have done in the past. What have you done maybe when you was a governor or a minister or even a chairman of a local government? Not that just because of Muslim, we are not going to leave somebody who is competent as a Muslim, now go and bring a Christian who is a Dormant Fokedo in his own territory. Nigeria, if you want progress, if you want this country to change, the best thing for us is to jettison religious matters. Look at the competency, experience, past record, future, and determination to move this country forward, to liberate this nation. Not religion matters now.
So, doctor, you are not saying that you are not saying it's okay for a Muslim ticket.
Was a Muslim. MK Abiola was a Muslim.
Yeah.
1993, we only came out en masse to cast our vote for them. When the election was annulled, there were several protests over there. Nobody gave us money to protest. We were still very young, sharp. They were jumping from street to carry cake of petrol, carry stick. When we face Operation Sleep in Lagos, you see how Chinese we were. Somebody will carry gun, Operation Sleep, then in Lagos, then will carry gun, before they shooting us, and we throwing stone and bottles to them. Because we believe this election was the best election in the history of Nigeria. transparency, good governance, and the experience of the leader that is coming on board, and his track record. It's a known fact that Ashwani Bola will transform Nigeria. It's a known fact, no doubt about that. Everybody knows that. It's a known fact because he's a I call him financial engineer. But he's a financial engineer.
Financial engineer.
I know what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Doyi.
Are you telling me somebody that engineered out 200 million became 20 billion is not a financial engineer? Are you telling me somebody that take 4 billion of Lagos State in
to invest in Econet, he wanted to say. I know. The network is so bad, and I don't know. I hope. Oh my God, the network is bad. The network is so bad from his end, but I'm sure we had a little from him about what Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu represents, and that was Dr. Doyin Johnson. And it's like where he is in Abuja, there is not good network there. Okay, let us see what I say. Doctor, can you hear? It seems where you are, there is no good network there, doctor.
4 months, 2 years, got profit of 90 billion. You are telling me it's not a financial engineer.
Yeah, we know.
Those are the places. Somebody that invested in Apple years back. Apple's Apple.
In Apple.
Somebody who invested in Apple.
Gentlemen and ladies, it seems we lost him finally for due to bad network in Nigeria. Well, we just finished speaking with Dr. Doyin Johnson. He is the convener and global director general of National Coalition of Tinubu Support Group. And they are spread across the whole world. He has mentioned they are in UK, Germany, France, Canada, US, and other countries, Oman, Dubai, and all those stuff. And he is the Director General of the support group of Bola Ahmed Tinubu support group. That is the national coordinator and the convener. Well, also, we still have another guest here, and we're looking at bringing him on board. If the network is still okay, we're looking at bringing him on board to still talk to our viewers too. And at this junction, as we're still waiting for my next guest, I think it's pertinent now we move to our normal duty this morning by bringing on board the news as it's unfold. Now we are on the Punch newspaper of today. Southeast PDP demands Atiku's vice president slot. Party dismisses Obi's threat. You get that story at the Punch of today. Still on the Punch of today, national electricity grid crashes from 3,703 megawatts to 9 megawatts. Oh my God, that is coming from the federal government. From 3,703 megawatts to 9 megawatts. This is serious. To just 9 megawatts. That is almost to zero. Federal government orders Twitter, TikTok orders to appoint country representatives. 40 Owo massacre victims get mass burial on Friday. This also coming from the entertainment scene. Why I fought Lagos businesswoman in public. That is coming from Mercy Ahigbe. Remember there's this video going viral where the both of them threw caution in the air, and she and Larit were throwing bottles, throwing verbal attacks on each other in a public function for that matter. Breaking. National Assembly workers suspend strike. The National Assembly workers have suspended their strike. That's a good news too. Muslim ticket will lead to neglect of Christian. Bishop warns. Ekiti monarchs sue for peace among parties and supporters. As you know that their gubernatorial election is just around the corner. Lebanese driver faces manslaughter as crushed Lagos ladies dies. Still on the Punch, gunmen shoot 4 travelers in Osun, 1 nabbed. Gunmen kill Benue female pupil sitting for WAEC in Benue State. Bauchi police form as mob lynches suspected motorcycle theft. Kidnap epidemic. Gunmen abduct Kwara Bishop, wife, driver, Plateau Can chairman, monarch, keep 74-year-old Don. Kidnapping everywhere. Customer, friends, lynch burned Lagos sex worker for keeping Quran in room. That happened in Lagos. Another blaspheming buhaha there. Vigilantes torture Anambra youth to death. 2 suspects detained. Benue attack. Death tolls rise to 15. Many displaced. NNPC supplies 1.2523 billion liters of fuel in 3 weeks. Abuja queue persists. NNPC has supplied 1.523 billion liters of fuel, and still yet there is still queue in Abuja. Nigeria's economy ruined under Buhari. That is coming from Dino Melai. We will tackle economy, insecurity, turn the economy around. That is coming from Kwankwanso. You will get all these at the Punch newspaper today. 400 delegates sue INEC, PDP, seek Ogun primaries nullification. My father was deeply misunderstood. That is coming from Ogun politician Buriji Kashamu's son. He said they misunderstood his father, the late Buriji Kashamu, who was a senator representing Ogun West Senatorial District. Moghalu dumps ADC. Cite political corruption because he was defeated in the primaries. Is that the political corruption? Absalami groups raises concern over monetization of primaries. Ebonyi people won't vote for Labour Party in 2023. That is coming from Umahi, the governor of Ebonyi State. That is the much you can get from the Punch newspaper. And from the Punch now we move quickly to the Vanguard newspaper to see what the paper says this morning before we call it a day. How filmmaker Edogalero, who won AMVCA's Best Indigenous Movie Award, died in auto crash. Do not trigger me. Omolara Olukotun send warning to Mercy Ahigbe. Their fight is still continuing. The Owokanage and the ISWAP theory. Remember that the federal government said the attack in a war was carried out by ISWAP. So what the governor of Ondo State said is not sure that the attack was carried out by ISWAP. Time to rethink Nigerian politics and party nomination processes. That is coming from Rethink Group of Nigeria. Still on the Vanguard, alleged extortion. Policemen, presidential tax team clash over release of suspect. Club shooting update. Police invite Burna Boy for interrogation. Still on the Vanguard of today, Honor nominates Chimaroke Nnamani as Atiku's running mate. Hajj 2022. Pilgrims reject Amazon Air over operational antecedents. Non-compliance with ongoing strike. ASU to query defaulting varsities. Democracy Day. Federal government recognizes Kingibe as ex-vice president. Wow. May the soul of MKO Abiola rest in peace. Emefiele's push for local production of military uniform gets boost. Of course, we should be able to produce military uniform in Nigeria. We have textiles industries in Nigeria. They're supposed to produce military uniform. I'm surprised about this. This should not be something of what we'll be discussing. We should be able to produce military uniform. We have textiles industries all over. So what is the big deal? There's no big deal of producing uniform. Excuse me. Bayelsa PDP primaries and mathematics of an ebullient administrator. 4 months after oil spill, Bayelsa community roars at government. Federal government claim for Ipswich responsible for our attack speculative. That is coming from Governor Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State. He says it just means speculative. I mean, they're just being speculative about it. They're not even sure. But the Minister of Interior went on air and was saying it was ISWAP that did that that carried out that killing, those killings in a war. I don't know a government that is not really sure before they go on air. "23 years of democracy not fulfilling." That is coming from Gani Adams. "Why I prefer Atiku to Peter Obi." That is coming from Reno Omokri. You can get all those full story at the Vanguard newspaper of today. Still on the Vanguard today, "Delta tanker explosion. I feel fulfilled. No life property was lost." That is coming from the driver. In fact, that driver deserves to be honored. That driver deserves to be recognized in a normal climb. That driver ought to be given a merit award for what he did, because I saw the video. The driver was driving the tanker which is on flame. He was driving the tanker out of a density populated area. He drove the tanker out. That tanker could have exploded and he would have died. But he was so courageous, he was driving it with the flame. I mean, for that alone, the government, the federal government should should recognize this guy, should give him an award. You should be given a merit award. All those people who are giving OON, OFR, whatever you call it, what have they contributed? You know, that is it. This guy has really, he sacrificed, he risked his life for others and for other properties. And he said today is fulfilled, that there is no life loss and there is no property damage. If he has not driven that truck from that where it is, life will have lost, properties worth billions naira will have lost. But he summoned the courage. He drove it. I saw it. He drove the truck, the tanker with fuel, fire burning, and he drove it out of a highly populated highly populated area. It's very commendable. From Savannah television here, we commend that that driver, and I think we should be able to contribute something meaningful for the life of that driver. He was being celebrated. And the driver of the petroleum truck which exploded in Ogba Town, Ughelli North Lower Government Area, Mr. Ejiro Otarigo, has said that he felt a high sense of fulfillment. He said that he felt a high sense of fulfillment in risking his life to avert this disaster that will have claimed life of residents and destroyed properties in the area. I mean, the guy is a hero, and we're going to celebrate this hero of our time. He has really displayed courage in saving life and properties of the public. Thank you very much, Mr. Ejiro Otario. We thank you very much, and we are going to celebrate you. Thank you very much for this you have done in saving people's life and saving people's property. At this junction, we call it a day because we are able to speak with our guests, even if we didn't complete the interview due to network issues from Nigeria. But at least we are able to hear from him to an extent about what Bola Ahmed Tinubu represent. Let me recap again. He said a man that can turn around Lagos within a short period, while a governor can turn around, that is very sure, that can turn around Nigeria for good. And he stated some other developments that have been put in place in Nigeria. He said the blueprint today that Lagos State is experiencing is enjoying what's from this man. And he also said that while in Mobi, he transformed Mobi. While he was the treasurer of Mobi, he transformed Mobi, and it was due to his advice that Mobi got the gigantic building today, which is being referred to as the Mobi House in Lagos. And also he mentioned many other things that he invested in Econet, and within short few months, Lagos was able to rake in billions of naira from his investment on Econet. You know, these are pro-thinking. I mean, these are proactive people. Actually, you give it to him. Tinubu is an administrator, and he said he's a financial engineer. That's what I want to take home from Dr. Doyin Johnson. He said Tinubu is a financial engineer, and he said that Tinubu said that the gas that we are flying, that is just wasting, that he's going to turn it around to give us power, to generate electricity. As you are aware today, we are only on 9 megawatts, from 1,300 something megawatts to 9 megawatts. Blackout. That's the first thing about any development is the constant supply of electricity, and I think Tinubu knows this, and that's why he's bringing it to the front burner that he's going to convert the wasting of the gas that is flaring on air, wasted. Is he going to convert it to energy, to power, to give us constant power supply? I mean, I think we should give him a benefit of doubt. And he also spoke about Muslim ticket. He said, according to him, if you assuming he helped me to Canada, it won't help me to succeed here. And he also said that you can only help a man to marry a wife. You don't teach him how to sleep with the wife or how to get the wife pregnant. And he also said you can help a man to get a job. You cannot help him to perform at that job. And we all know why. We all know why he's saying that. He said so. He's speaking in parable that Tinubu has helped Buhari to become president. He will not help Buhari to govern Nigeria, and we should exonerate him from any bad governance. He should be exonerated. That he can give advice, and it's left for the president to take his advice, right? And also we discussed about the Lekki massacre, and he said it was politically motivated, and he said he won't mention name, but it was politically motivated. And these are all the issues he threw light on during our course of interview before the bad network came in. At this junction, I will say good morning because I even need a sleep too as well. I've been up all day. It's just 5 almost to 6 a.m. 6 in the morning here. I've not slept because I'm working around the clock. But at this junction, we say good morning from here, and we wish all our viewers across the globe a happy Tuesday working day. Thank you from here. Bye for now.
Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct. We are focused. Top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. Things are positive, change to us, and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.